everybody. Shalom, shalom.
Shalom.
I want to start off, of course, giving all honor, praise, and glory to
Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Kakadash.
that will honor to the elder apostles, Great Millstone, who will teach well. These are brothers from Cleveland GMS branch. And just get right to it. Predestination, man. The Lord has predestinated, a portion of men that He's going to, required to be delivered in the times that we come into.
You say that many are called, but few are chosen.
Think about another one that Second Kings where it say the Lord have a couple thousand that have not bowed the knee to Baal. That's also in the book of Romans. There's going to be a certain amount of men that's not going to go after the ways of this world, man. John chapter 17 and verse 6, them whom thou hast given me out of the world. I have manifested my name unto them which thou hast given me out of the world, man. So the Lord has got a portion and remnant, that's a better word, a remnant who's going to fear Him and not go after the world.
This is Ephesians 1 and 4. According as He hath chosen us in Him before the foundation of the world, that we should be holy and without blame before Him in love.
I'm sorry, could you start at verse? We start at verse 4. Did you start at verse 3?
God, I say, blessed be the God and Father of our Lord Yahweh HaMashiach, who hath blessed us with all spiritual blessing in heavenly places in HaMashiach.
Right, so the Lord has given us that blessing. We've received the gift from Yahweh HaMashiach. The gift of prophesy. We've received, exhortations. We receive, faith. Read the next verse.
I say, according as He hath chosen us in Him before the foundation of the world.
Right, according as He has chosen us in Him before the foundation of the world. So how can you, there's no other way that you can try to prove, this. There's been spirits around before the foundation of the world. We just read it.
Right, before the world was created, man.
Before the world was created.
The elect was always there. The 144,000 was there, man. They helped Yahweh Shah created everything, man. That's why in the Gospels, when Yahweh Shah told His disciples, He said, "Well, you was with me in the beginning," because they was there before the foundation of the world. They was there with Yahweh Shah created everything that you see today.
The foundation of the world is what? Grass, water, birds. You know what I'm saying? Water creatures, the whole creation.
The whole record of the heavens and the earth.
Mm-hmm.
All the elements, all of above, man. But it say that we should be holy and without blame before Him in love, having predestinated us unto the adoption of the children by Yahweh Shah HaMashiach to Himself, according to the good pleasure of His will. So we was predestinated from the beginning, having this adoption, man, having the way to salvation, having receiving the promise that the Lord promised to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. The Lord making that covenant with us, man. That's a part of that adoption, man. And it was already predestinated, starting with the Lord's elect to receive those things, man.
And when you go into that word predestination, it's Strong's G. Predestinate. Strong's G 4309. It says
Strong's G 4309.
Parizo. Which says to predetermine, decide beforehand.
And I got a quick precept for that. This is Sirach 16 and 26. The works of the Lord are done in judgment from the beginning. And from the time He made them, He disposed the parts thereof. So He already ordained and thought of everything that was going to play out in the beginning, man. You know, the book was already written, the plan was already planned out. However, everything plays out in life, it was already written in the beginning for it to play out like that, man.
And if you think about the beginning, you think about Adam and Eve, and who was on the scene at that time. It wasn't just Adam and Eve. It was different. It was other nations alongside the prophets. You know, the prophets been here since the beginning. Even in Luke, the first chapter going down. Matter of fact, I get that. This is Luke 1. I'm gonna start at 68. It says, "Blessed be the Lord, power of Israel, for He have visited and redeemed His people, and have raised up a horn of salvation for us in the house of His servant David." 70 is the point. It says, "And He spake by the mouth of His holy prophets, which have been since the world began." So that's the point. You know, that's playing upon tables, man. You know, the scripture talk about what hast thou done, oh Adam, man. You know, when he, you know, listening to his Eve, you know, and she basically, you know, took on the serpent's philosophy, you know, which, you know, brought us into this state that we in now, man, brought down low. But, you know, the prophets have always been here since the beginning, man. All right. Even Noah was a prophet, a preacher of righteousness, man. That's in the beginning too.
I got that Proverbs for you. This Proverbs 16:4. It say the Lord hath made all things for Himself, yet even the wicked for the day of evil.
Right. So just like He got His elect that was predestinated, He also made the wicked for what? Like we just read, the day of evil. You predestinated for what? Destruction, man. You know.
One man's destruction is another man's salvation. So what's the destination?
Right. The destination for the elect is going to be the inheritance of the kingdom. And then the destination for you heathens, you're going to receive, well, you Edomites, you know, you're going to be wiped out after 1,000 years. That's your destination. Then you 2/3, you're going to receive judgment with these heathen in Babylon the Great by missile fire. And you going to get it back in the kingdom.
I got a quick one.
Kind of right, you know, because it's about what vessels fitted for destruction, man.
Right.
You know, it's people that was created just to be destroyed, man.
Right. Real peace.
Right. The Lord said He reserved the godly and the unjust.
That's right.
But this is Jeremiah 1:5, and it reads, "Before I formed thee in the belly, I knew thee.
Beautiful. And
before thou camest forth out of the womb, I sanctified thee." The Lord set us apart, man. You know, He have chosen us. We didn't choose Him, you know, because, you know, the Lord didn't choose us because we was more than them. We was fewer than the nations, man. You know, but, you know, the Lord chose us because, you know, that's just what it is. You know, don't get mad at me, take it up to the Most High. Don't get mad at the prophets either, man. All right, we tell you your judgment, that's what it is, man. We coming straight out the book. Ain't no getting around it, man. The Lord chose Israel, you so-called Black, Hispanic, Native American, Seminole, Indian of Negro descent. It says, "And before thou camest forth out of the womb, I sanctified thee and ordained thee a prophet unto the nations."
Yeah. Right, so He already ordained you to be a prophet among the nations. Jeremiah 20:8. The prophets that have been before me,
That's it, bro.
Have prophesied. You know, they gonna be doing the things that you supposed to be doing the things that the elect is gonna be doing, man. You know,
because the Lord is only dealing with the prophets. Them are the ones that have direct link to Yahweh Shemel. So ain't you fucking wacky tacky Christian pastors. It ain't Creflo Dollar, all you fucking TD Jakes, and you know, even you know what's Joel Osteen, like all of these niggas, man. Like you niggas is just brought up to blind the rest of the
right.
people, man.
You know, help Esau set up snares, man. You know.
Right, you know, and shit, even the Lord told Daniel, you know, you're gonna come back in the last days and you'll lie.
Right, you know, a lot, right, exactly.
Exactly. You know, he said the same thing to John the Revelator too. He was gonna be, you know, he on the earth right now, prophesied, you know, against the nation, to the nations, you know. And how was the prophets prophesying now? Yeah, we going on the highway still, but through the unicorn, man, through the YouTube, man, first and foremost, you know. But like what brother's going into, it's all going back to being predestinated from the beginning, man.
To back you up, cause reincarnation, or you know whatever you want to call it, regeneration, it also applies and plays a role in that predestination too, because you know the Lord keeps sending the same prophets to do the same thing, prophesy. He ain't gonna send like 1 Corinthians 15. He not gonna, just like how he not gonna put a cat spirit inside of, you know, a fish spirit, or a cat spirit inside a human spirit. He gonna send that same prophet to prophesy.
But re means back, and generation means to generate, man. You know what I'm saying? The thing that have been before thee of old, how you go Ecclesiastes? There ain't nothing new up under the sun, man. You know, we all been here before, man.
Oh, the spirit of the prophets is subject unto the prophets.
There you go.
But this is the book of Daniel, chapter 12, verse 13, back to brother. But go thou thy way till the end be, for thou shalt rest, and rest meaning die, and stand in thy lot at the end of days. Right. So he's gonna come back and he gonna walk his path and the birth that he was birthed under his mother and father or whatever, you know, and do what, you know, be Daniel again, but not during that captivity. It's gonna be in this captivity this time.
Right, and that's not saying that his name gonna be Daniel, but you know, he gonna come in that spirit of Daniel. Exactly. And what Daniel do, he prophesied. You know, it's that same spirit.
Yep.
I had something. This is the other one. Well, y'all had something.
Yeah, kind of got that.
Oh yeah. I mean, you want to get yours?
Go ahead.
Oh, this is Romans 8 and 28, and it reads, and we know that all things work together for good to them that love Yahweh Bashim Yahweh. How do you love the Most High, man? By keeping His commandments. If you love me, keep my commandments, man. Right. That's why a lot of you fucking niggas can't get it, man, because you just want to rear off and do your own thing, man. Do what thou will, spirit. But guess what, man? We're not worried about you niggas. We glad you're doing that. We don't want you niggas. We'll see you come through our lines, man. You know, for the kingdom, man. You're going to be in your right mind, man. Go ahead.
You don't love somebody that you're not doing what they say. You know, if you're in a relationship, you know, you got certain bonds and contracts between you and that person. It's like, you know, you're going to keep that because that's what's going to be the restraint to continue in that relationship. You know, so if you don't love the Lord, then you're not going to do what the Lord loves, man.
What's that saying? What's that saying in the world? Keep that same energy, nigga. Because you got front row seats to the goddamn lake of fire. You going to take to see him. You go get destroyed in Jacob's trouble. The Lord got newly created beast, man. That's all of that, man. It's prepared. It's the Lord's movie, man. Somebody got to pay this shit out. It says, again, Romans 8:28, and we know that all things work together for good to them that love Yahweh, to them who are the called according to His purpose. Moreover, whom He did predestinate. Look at that word again.
Right. It said He called them and He predestinated.
Right.
So not only did He already know that, you know, you was gonna play this role out and stand in your lot in these days, but He also called you, man.
The scripture is saying we should show forth the praises of Him who have called us out of darkness into His marvelous light, man. That's 1 Peter 1 and 9, man. You know, it says, then it say them He also called, and whom He called, them He also justified, and whom He justified, them He also glorified. Who shall lay anything to the charge of the Most High's elect? Woo! It is Yahweh Bashim Yahweh that justifies, man. Ain't nothing you can do, man. Who can be against them when Yahweh Bashim Yahweh is on our side, man? You know, these forces is on a whole nother level, man. You know, the spirit of the Lord, man, is on His prophets, man. There's nothing you can do for the truth but for it, man. You know?
Against the truth.
Yeah, Salashi, you got it.
This is 2nd Ezra 9 and 7. And everyone that shall be saved and shall be able to escape by his works and by faith whereby ye have believed shall be preserved from the same peril. You know, preserved, man, that predestinated, man. It's already written that the elect is going to make it, man. You know, like the brother said, you can't come take charge against the Lord's elect. Like, all right, I got one of the elect members. He got the elect of all. Like, you got the ass. Like, no, it's already written that the elect is going to be delivered and make it, man, and be protected.
But you got to keep those two key points you said. Your faith and your works, man, it's going to get you saved, man. You know?
Right, and if you're part of the elect, You're not going to let nothing's not going to be a stumbling block until you
That's right.
to make you just fall out, just give up and fall away. If you're part of the Lord's elect, you just
Right.
going to continue to endure it to the end.
Right.
Say that my sheep hear my voice, man. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We're not gonna be sitting here at GMS and then go listen to fucking Nate and just go
Right.
back to Jesus Christ. Like, come
Like,
on, man.
no. Like it's no way of getting the elect from this. Once the elect get this, they got it. When it say, shall be preserved from the sin perils, and shall see my salvation in my land and within my borders. For I have sanctified them for me from the beginning. Exactly. It was already chosen from the beginning. It said from the beginning. From the foundation of the world, man. That the elect, it's the elect, man. They predestined to make it. A two turns predestined to get destroyed with Brad, Chad, Dad.
Along with the other nations too.
Right. All the other goofy motherfuckers, man. No, that was good on that.
Because you have made a point. The Lord is not going to allow His elect to go astray. This is the book of Matthew, chapter 24, verse 24. For there shall also arise false Christ and false prophets, and shall shew great signs and wonders, and so much that if it were possible, they shall deceive the very elect. Right. So, if possible, the Lord will allow His elect, His precious elect, to be deceived. It is not possible.
With what they said in the world, if was a fifth, hey, bro, you can't do nothing. Said the Lord chose us, bro. Lord, what we are the men. Yeah, bro, anybody got something? I got something. This 2 Thessalonians 2:13, and it reads, but we are bound to give thanks always to Yahweh Shai for you, brethren, beloved of the Lord, because Yahweh Shai have from the beginning chosen you to salvation through sanctification of the spirit and belief of the truth, man. And you see, man, we was pretty much brought here, to take on these judgments, these curses, and to overcome. The scripture talk about he that endured to the end, the saved shall be saved. And that's what it's about, man. Salvation, man. We was pretty much brought here to go through what we went through, going through what we're going through, to ultimately for Yahweh Shai to return to judge these nations, especially Brad, and also gather the elect, man, because we are joined up to the marriage, man. We are the Lord's bride, man. It says, through sanctification of spirit and belief of truth, whereunto He called you by our gospel to obtain it of glory of our Lord Hamashiach Yahweh Shai, man. And so, man, call lawyer, man, that the Lord Yahweh Shai have predestinated us, man, to be part of this beautiful, this walk, man. You know what I'm saying? Because, at the end of the day, man, we caught hell, but guess what? We're going to get the kingdom. We're going to get slaves. We're going to get women. We're going to have Emily. We're going to have, Moabites. We're going to have all of that, man. We're going to have so much, man. We're going to boast in the riches of you Gentiles, man. So with that, man, we're going to close off by giving all praise, honor, and glory to
Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Kakodash.
Double honor to the head apostles and elders of Great Millstone. And peace and salutations to the hopeful elect that spread through the four corners of the earth. We're going to say Shalom and Kwam Rasha Allah.
Hey, when you was naming those different